YouTube.
Got it.
Got it, Scott?
Yep.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
All right.
Thank you.
Chad. What's going on, man? It's Wednesday. Everybody seems so
perky.
Perky. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Perky and vibrant and alive.
Drinking some Red Bull.
Sounds like an idea.
With vodka.
Have to.
That's code.
I'm gonna be up all night.
It was just this much Red Bull. Not a lot. That much vodka. This much Red Bull.
That'll wake you up, right?
A little bit.
I don't know. I've been having trouble falling asleep lately.
Okay.
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. It's just that time of the year, busy. We're going to be going to Arizona next week. We'll be on a plane.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready to go. And it's more of a visiting trip, not prospecting because it's hot.
That is true.
But we'll visit. We'll come out and see you, Scott.
No, we won't.
We won't?
Nah.
Of course.
Nah.
It's been in the 90s. It ain't been really bad.
Yeah. Well, we were looking at down in, Phoenix.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah, it was like 101 today, my mom said, or was getting up to, I should say. Yeah, I talked to her. It was like 9:00 her time. And she was like, I had to come inside from sitting outside because it was just getting too hot.
Nice, right? But it was hot here.
Oh, it was beautiful here. Our weather's been great.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Love it.
I love it. This is perfect.
This is perfect.
I'm probably not coming out of the house
Why, Rich?
because it's too hot.
It's too hot for you. How hot was it in Pennsylvania?
Oh, it wasn't too bad. I'm saying Scott.
Oh,
Don't come out of the house when they go out because they'll be in the air conditioning.
I thought you
Oh, heck no. I'm sitting outside now.
at least your background shows you're sitting outside.
Yeah, he's sitting outside by his truck. Can't you see?
That's right. He's leaning his head on the sluice.
Leaning his head on the sluice. I kind of want to get a picture of Scott, laying inside the sluice. I think he could fit inside the sluice there.
Dude, you could fit inside that sluice.
It's that big, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Put him and Manny in there together.
Right.
Nice picture.
That's a picture.
Oh, how's Ringo?
No, he's in the house. He ran off a minute ago in the back section of the yard, so I got him back. Said, "Now you're in the house, dude.
Right.
If you don't want to pay attention when I call you back, you're in the house."
Right. Put your size 3s down.
Yeah.
He's waiting for Lisa to come home, and I don't know where she's at, but
So that's why you're in the driveway right now, huh?
oh, I'm not in the driveway. I'm on the front porch.
We're really coming to come see Ringo.
Right.
And Manny, they don't want to see you, Scott. They miss Manny and Rango and Lisa. You just happen to be there.
I don't even think we haven't even took him out of the garage yet.
Where?
I said we haven't even put him out in the garage yet.
Oh, he's still in the back room, huh? In the closet.
Yeah.
Poor
We had a
Manny.
lot, dude. We had a lot of stuff packed in those 2 rooms, like a lot.
Did you get them emptied out? At least.
And then I acquired another
Maybe not.
old operation, so now we got like full pumps and double motors and high bankers, and now I got a bunch of crap that I got to go through and make sure stuff's good.
Ah.
Cool.
Keep the good, sell the bad.
Are you going to put that sluice box in the garage? Or are you going to take it out of your truck?
Oh, I might. I got to figure out if I got enough room to put it even in the garage right now. I could stick it. I could stick it in the gold room since I got the walls insulated, but
just hang it outside.
Yeah, hang it on the side of the garage. Put a little couple things there and just hang it up.
I,
Why not?
I think they people carry that thing. I know that.
Does it really?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Looks like somebody needs to build a 10-inch dredge now, Scott.
Yeah, I know, right? Where to put it though? That's just the thing. Where to put something like that?
Where would you use it?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Just take it on Lake Pleasant up at the northern part. Work your
Right.
way to the China Dam.
I was gonna say there's a lot of fine gold there, but
Well,
They wouldn't let you put a
No,
dredge out on
no.
I'm doubting it. But
Probably need 2 pumps to run that daggone thing.
oh, you need
You'll need a- what do they use? The Volkswagen engine on those babies.
yeah, and I don't have a pump that goes on one of them. I had a chance a while back and went down to Tucson and bought, what was it I was buying? I think a dry washer or a dredge. I think it was a dredge. Or no, it was the Gold Hog Mini that I ran all that sand with the other couple years back. But anyway, that guy had a pump that was like, it was like big. I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with that thing? And man, he says, well, it's only $300. He said, well, they sell for a lot more in Alaska. I'll just take it back if you don't want to buy it. And I was like, I just don't think I got any calling for it. Now that I should have just jumped on it. But
Yeah, that's cheap.
yeah, it was a big one, man. It would have run it. He said it'll run an 8-inch dredge just by itself in a bigger motor.
yeah.
And I was like, shit.
You're like, I don't need it.
No, not back then.
You could have used it now, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I went down there for a Gold Hog Mini and he's trying to, I'll get a pump for an 8-inch dredge. I don't know if she'd been happy with that or not, but
I haven't been dredging all year.
I haven't either.
We're just going to jump right into running the Super 6
Right?
in Alaska.
Well, I'm hoping we'll get out after our Arizona trip.
We better
need
do
to.
something.
We go play.
Got the camper already, don't you?
Yeah, I got the camper ready. I mean, we did our little sluicing trip like a month and a half and haven't been able to get
I
back
know.
out. Been
How is it?
caught up in crap every weekend. And
Cars
stuff going
breaking
on.
down.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got Skylar's graduating high school this weekend, right on his birthday even.
Wow.
So
Another one graduating this weekend.
Another one down.
And then one left.
How long you guys got till you go up to Alaska?
we're going in mid-July.
July. Okay.
Months.
So we have a good month to get our dredging bods,
Rocks.
you know, work out.
Yeah. Start doing it. There you go. Got
No, but I've been gardening and, doing the plant thing. So that's a lot of exercise. And
Well, and we got a couple tons of gravel rocks that.
we've been moving rocks.
So yeah, we decided in the backyard, at least around the koi pond, instead of mulch that the dogs dig out anyway, and it just turns into dirt.
Right.
We're putting rocks down,
Ah.
gravel.
That's what we did last weekend.
Yeah,
Gravel.
He built a wall.
I built another sitting wall for the pond.
Nice.
It's funny. Like I had some leftover blocks, and I was like, "Oh, we only need X amount more," so I go get X amount more. Now I have
More left
the
over.
same amount of leftover blocks again.
Can you take them back?
Could actually, but I'll use them for something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Build another wall.
probably that's what'll happen. Might as well rebuild our deck out of blocks. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
You need to build a brick house in Arizona. It'll be cheaper.
We'll build it out
We'll just build it out all the pumice rocks on our property out there.
I think
Right.
It'll be a pumice house.
Build it like
yeah,
House of
we
the
might have
pumice.
something there.
you're saying. Makes
Just
sense.
think though, if your back itches, that would feel good.
Ooh,
You know,
yeah.
on the pumice wall.
Right?
Right.
My skin would be exfoliated.
Exactly.
No itchy, no scratchy.
You ever took a shower with lava soap?
There you go.
There's a reason why you don't.
Oh, it exfoliates.
Oh no, you know.
Opens the pores. Yeah.
Oh, ripping your skin off.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Exfoliation.
Well, I'm all about the natural products, so maybe I'll start a pumice stone line.
Probably should.
Pumice oil.
Yeah.
Pumice oil.
Pumice eye drops.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Not a thing. I don't see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's okay.
What could go wrong? I don't know, Jack.
Prickly pear oil and pumice stone.
Oh,
Heck, I haven't did crap this week.
you ain't what?
I haven't did anything this week.
I'm not gonna touch that one. I'm gonna leave that one. For sure.
Well,
No, I mean, there's-
Awkward silence.
I'll just say, speaking of not doing anything, let's look at our gold prices. You know, I mean, gold, it's gone up. It fell only $1.38 today at $1,868.68.
Right.
The gold is on the move. Silver also went down 49 cents, but it's back up to $27.67.
That's
Not
okay.
too shabby there. Platinum, that one also fell $30.15. It's at $1,192.96. Now, palladium also, thank you. I'm unbalanced. Palladium fell $42.47. There, now I'm balanced. It's at $2,868.94.
Mhm.
So that's still sitting pretty, which brings us to rhodium.
Rhodium.
Well, rhodium stayed flat, did not move, $28,200.
Dang. Didn't move.
Didn't move.
Didn't move. Stayed right there. Said I'm not moving
Yeah,
up.
even uridium and ruthenium, those all stayed
What
flat.
is ruthenium?
Who knows?
What is that?
Well, I'd
Another
have to
kind of
Google that
metal.
one because I'm going to say it's used in wiring. It's probably part of the same family.
And wiring.
It's a hang on.
It's pretty.
It's a chemical element with the symbol capital R lowercase u, atomic number 44. It's a rare transition metal belonging to the platinum group of the periodic table. Like most metals in the platinum group, ruthenium is inert to most other chemicals. Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
That explains a lot.
Do you mine it?
well, roughly 30 tons of ruthenium is mined each year. The world's reserves estimate around 5,000 tons.
Huh?
Where do you
So-
find this stuff?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Well, yeah, South Africa mines about 11%. Former mines of the USSR, that's kind of weird, are about 2%.
Huh.
So it's a byproduct of nickel and copper.
That's what I was going to say. I think it's a byproduct of some other kind of mining.
Yeah, so it's just small, like in our copper mines, they probably find trace and just extract it out with anything else.
Huh. Interesting.
The applications, mostly in electrical
You were right, Chad.
applications and electrical chemistry.
Hmm. You were right.
Electric cars.
It's used in electrical contacts.
Wiring.
Yeah.
Electric-
All right.
I don't know. I don't see anything about that. I'm sure it's used in components. But yeah, that seems to be the main use. There's a lot of other stuff like along that way.
Well, I learned something new today,
Yeah.
Mr. Science.
Bill Nye. Thanks for sharing that with us. That's
We
interesting.
went off on a tangent there.
Let's see.
Well, it's ruthenium.
Ruthenium.
I mean, who came up with that one?
Ruthenium or ruthenium?
Oh, you probably said it right.
Ruthenium?
Oh,
Ruthenium.
that's probably the way you say it. Ruthenium.
Probably such a hard case metal, nobody can get it. So somebody named it after his wife.
Ruthenium.
Ruthenium.
Ruthenium. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I wonder who discovered it.
Who discovered ruthenium?
Well, Ruth.
It's considered the 74th most abundant element in the Earth's crust, and it's relatively rare.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you think it would be worth more then?
How much is it worth?
Oh, I never even
$600.
said that. That one.
600.
Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Let me click on that one. It's
$600.
$675.
Right now.
Right. Well, so looking back, in April it was 400.
Oh.
Now I'm going to look historical.
Ooh.
Looks like it did get down to $40.
And it got up
That was
to-
in 2017. And the
Wow.
highest it's ever been is $850
in January.
in January of 2007.
That's weird.
Keep
That's a pure troy ounce.
See, need to keep an eye on that old Ruth.
Yeah, maybe we should get one.
Yeah,
I want
right.
I want a piece of ruthenium.
where to buy raw ruthenium.
Where do you buy it?
Okay.
You actually can buy
Yeah, you could actually buy it.
ruthenium.
Well,
There it is.
that's rhenium.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. Well, they actually have a 24 karat ring.
Ooh.
Sounds suspicious.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody tried to make it the jewelry family and it didn't take off for crap.
No, I don't think so.
What if you just
That's the only thing.
Remember back when they come up with rose gold rings?
can't you buy a gram of ruthenium from somewhere?
I don't see
Somewhere.
it.
Well, you can buy I've never bought anything from this, but rwmmint.com. So Rare World Metals Mint. I
Huh.
have no idea if they're reputable, but you can actually, in most rare metals, you can buy just basically
A piece.
a 1 ounce up to 1 ounce round.
That's kind
type
of
of
neat.
thing.
And they even put the
The-
little
The
elemental
element and stuff, yeah.
thing.
So you can get osmium, neobium, rhenium,
Neobium.
rhodium.
Neobium, you didn't neobium?
Neobium?
what did I say?
Neobium.
Shut up. Whatever.
Take the green pill, Neo.
Tantalum. Tellurium.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Zirconium.
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Interesting.
Huh.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, speaking of interesting, we have some birthdays.
Woo!
Thank you, Scott, for your excitement. Everyone else is dead silent there. So I appreciate
You're waiting
it.
for him to sing happy birthday, I guess.
Yeah, right. Somebody needs to. Scott,
Happy day, happy day. Oh, happy day.
best you could do tonight.
All right. Well, anyways, it is May 19th. We have Art, Brian Mowbray, Carl McCrae, David C. McHone, David Lee Schnitzer, Dick Schilling, Gary Lee Tosco, Joe, Robert Britton, Theodore, Troy Jones, and Y Truck Wrench. Tomorrow we have Big Boy's Hobbies, Bill Jordan, Captain RJM, Don Davis, Doug BGG, Kichigami Gold,
Kichigami.
Jim Haynes, and Jonathan Anderson. Holy crap, there's some tongue twisters.
The Y truck.
Truck 2 wrench.
Good. I was hoping you weren't going to do Dick Schilling.
No, it wasn't.
I may not be pronouncing it correctly, but it could be.
Is it Shalene?
We're looking at Y Truck Wrench. Now, where do you think Y Truck Wrench is from?
Wyoming.
That is correct. Kind of like what I always thought Y Gold was Wyoming Gold.
Exactly.
You know? How long did I go about that before?
A long time.
Yeah, a long time. Wow. So
I still think it in my head.
I do too, actually.
Yeah, me too. Every time it's like why.
So yeah, Y Truck Wrench is actually in Wyoming, so that's good. Now looking back, he's been a member since 2009.
That's noted.
Wow. Did not answer any questions, so we know nothing. So big letdown there.
Okay.
Big letdown. So, but because of that, I will go to Dick Schillings. Schillings.
No, it's
Schillings.
Sheens.
No.
There's no L in there.
Yeah.
There's no one L in this name.
Whatever. All right.
It's not.
So from Macon, Missouri, Pans does chemical analysis.
Wait.
That's pretty cool.
Who does?
Does not belong to any clubs, was referred to the site by none other than Cecil, CCV, NC. So Dick Hings has been a member since 2012.
Interesting. Are we like 5?
He really butchered that name.
I don't know.
I don't know where he got the L.
Well, has anybody seen Howard Hadsel before? Talk to him. He was actually the first to welcome from Northern California. Dick, enjoy the site. So he was the first one to welcome Dick Shaheen. That's how it's pronounced. Anyways, pick a new name for tomorrow's highlight.
Oh, I thought that was Dick Shaheen was tomorrow.
Well, no, I had to do that because.
How about Kichigami?
Yeah.
Kichigami Gold.
Me hooey.
Yeah. Well, from Ottawa, Ontario.
Okay.
Ontario. Wow. From Canada up there. Now, what type of prospect? Pans for gold. He found the site through EurekaGoldSands.com. Gino referred to him, and he uses a gold pan. So, and he's got some nice pictures, some nice big chunky gold there.
Big pieces of gold.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Been a member since 2015.
Ah.
So there you go. Get your Gami gold.
Get your Gami gold.
Get your Gami gold.
Hooey.
I can't remember why I've heard of it. Gitsugami.
Huh?
I've heard of that name, Gitsugami. I want to say it's like a tractor, but
I've heard of it. It was in a Godzilla movie.
that was Yokohama.
What, in Kichigami?
Yeah, Yamaha, Toyota,
Okay, Gitchigami
Gami.
literally
Toy.
means big.
Oh.
Big gold.
Well, and the Gami's liquid, so big liquid. So
Big liquid.
the proper translation is the sea.
Ah.
So a sea of gold.
Ah,
Boom! Look at that.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
very
Genius.
creative.
That's
Scott put 2 and 2 together.
and
It
got
makes 4.
Nitrogen. That's what it makes.
We haven't played that game in a while.
Yeah.
It's time to keep playing that. It's fun.
Maybe we should
Good
play that tonight. Get nitrogen.
Yeah, we need some questions. That's always good. Just good stuff. Rich.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. My bad. Give me 1 second, Rich. Shadow, are you finished?
Yes, those are your birthdays. So happy birthday.
Happy day.
Oh,
sidetracked.
yeah, we both did. It's all right. Rich, so you went on a big fancy metal detecting outing, didn't you?
Yeah, sure did.
Want to share with all the listeners what you did and where he was and the cool stuff you found and won?
First off, last Friday, I guess. Left the house here in the morning, got about 3.5 hour drive, got up there to Emporium, Pennsylvania. And they were starting to set up. I got there probably about 10:30 or whatever. So I went over and started setting my camp up. Of course, you know, my canopies and tent and cooking stuff and all that crap. And
All right.
got everything ready and then hung out and camped there. Kept a little busy. And then they had a meet and greet. Probably about 5:30.
All right.
A lot of people showed up there. And they had a meet and greet. They had a dinner. But you had to register, sign in basically. And then you put your name on a piece of paper, put it in a jar for prizes.
Right.
So then we had something to eat. They had really good food. They had roast beef, big rolls. They had some real big rolls. Roast beef sandwiches, beans,
Oh, wow.
macaroni salad. They had baked beans. I didn't have them though, because I would have stunk myself out of the tent. I didn't want to do that to myself, so I passed on the beans. And then they had these beautiful cupcakes.
Oh.
Very, very, they were
Moist?
like this tall with icing.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They had sprinkles and all kinds of stuff on top of them. They're really colorful. Chocolate with chocolate icing, peanut butter inside.
You had me at sprinkles.
Yeah,
Had me a sprinkle.
You had me a cupcake.
Were they moist? Were they moist?
it was good. So then we went outside. Yeah, they wanted you to wear a mask in there. You know, some did, some didn't.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really enforce it too much though, but everybody pretty much stayed separated, you know. There wasn't a lot close together. So then we went outside and they started having the drawing. What's that?
What, separated from the mask people and the no mask people, or?
No, just they had chairs far enough apart in different areas.
Gotcha.
But then we went outside and they started drawing. They gave a lot of stuff away. I ended up winning a Nakodo a bag, detecting bag, which when we were standing out there earlier talking, the guy said about that somebody donated 6 of them. And I said, well, let me look at one. So I started looking at it and I said, yeah, I'm either going to win one of them or I'm going to freaking buy one before I leave. And sure enough, 20 minutes later, we had the drawing. I ended up winning one.
Cool.
Rich Cooley.
He always.
Oh,
He won everything but the chicken dinner.
He always wins stuff.
He does.
He's the new Chuck Cooper.
so then, see, what would I do? Not much went on the rest of the night there, just meet and greet with people. And then Sue and Pat came over Saturday morning there. They were there Friday night too.
Right.
But Saturday morning, they stopped over at the tent there and I made them breakfast. We had potatoes and eggs and sausage links and
Nice.
Wow.
Way to go, Rich.
for breakfast. And let's see, then we had to register at 8:30. The registration was at 8:30 and went down, stood around for a while. And then we did what's called a poker hunt. Basically, the poker hunt was, they gave you a wristband when you registered that had a number on it. So you went over to the field where they were having the event at, and you found your group.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you got all numbers, and you had five people per team. And I think they had like 19, 20 teams or something. I don't know. There was like 113 people there or something like that.
Oh, wow. That's a good turnout.
Yeah. So you split up into 5 people teams, and one person at a time. When it started, you went out and tried to find a card. So basically, they had a card rolled up in a penny, and it was in a wee little bag, which I think I have one of them here. Yeah. It's like this.
Okay.
Basically, they had a half of a card wrapped around this penny and buried it in the ground. So you went out, and that's the first time that I ever found hot rocks.
Wow.
And I was ticked off. Kept digging. I kept getting rocks. And the pinpointer kept hitting them. And I thought, you got to be freaking kidding me.
Oh, wow.
So I buried that hole, got up, went over, had another target and said 2 to 6 inches, dug it, hit another big hot rock. And I thought, oh man, this is really going to tick me off.
Gotta do discrimination.
Yeah, how do you discriminate a hot rock?
You can.
Not on an H250.
On our detectors, I don't think you can, Scott. They're not that advanced.
No. But the pinpointer still was hitting it, you know. So anyway, I dusted myself off and I finally did find one. But before that fact, I was the last one. So the first guy, he found a jack of diamonds. Second guy found a jack of diamonds. Third guy found a 10 of diamonds. Fourth guy, which I didn't know because when he came in, I went out. Because you're only allowed one out at a time. So when I come back in with mine, I said, what did you get? And he said, you need a diamond. And I was like, what'd you get? He said, 8 of diamonds. I was like, all right. So I opened mine up and I seen 10. I said, well, we got 2 pair. And then I flipped the corner up and I said, we got a flush. And they're like, you serious? I said, yep, we got 5 diamonds.
Cool.
Wow.
That's creative.
So once you get, everybody finds, you go back over to the main pavilion over there. And then wait around until they start calling numbers. So they called basically they started at number 1 and then you told them what you found. Either 2 pair or somebody had a full house. And then we said 5 diamonds. And then once he went through all 20, 30 some people, he said the full house wins. And we're like, whoa. Hold on a second. Flush beats a full house. And he's like, what do you mean a flush?
What do?
5 diamonds.
It'll be
okay.
a full boat.
So we went up on stage and we ended up getting, let's see, what did we get?
There was some drama.
Uh-huh.
Rich Cooley was like, oh, man, we won.
We ended up getting a copper round.
Cool.
And 1939 $50. I guess it's a Walk of Liberty, I guess. I don't know.
It's silver.
Coins.
Silver.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my, second win, I guess. So then after the poker hunt, we did what was called an everything hunt.
Everything.
Which basically they buried some silver, a lot of stuff, and a couple tokens. So basically this was one of my biggest pennies I've ever found in my life.
It's an Indian head.
There's 1 cent on the back of it.
You should go use it.
And of course I found a earring.
Huh.
Oh, that looks nice on you, right?
Yeah, it does.
And then a bunch of other.
Nice.
I found a V nickel, Buffalo nickel, some Mercs, and some other stuff there. And then we went back over, and then if you had a token, then they had prizes for them, which I didn't find any tokens then. But then they said, who found a 3-inch round circle copper penny? And I was like, oh, that rules me out because this wasn't copper.
Oh,
They had another one that was like this that was copper, and it had MAGA something on the back of it. So they ended up giving a prize away for that.
Oh, poor Rich.
So I didn't get that one.
bummer.
So then they had lunch. We had hot dogs and chips, and this place was full of snacks. They had tables upon tables upon tables up at the front, just full of all kinds of Little Debbie snacks or snacks, chips, crackers, all kinds of stuff that you want.
Dennis would have been in heaven.
Yeah. I mean, you could bunch all day if you wanted. And then, of course, they had the Stroms. I think it's Stroms or something. They had a brewery over there. So they basically had a concession stand that you can go up and get 4 samples, which was like basically a cup size.
I was going to say they come in Steins.
Any kind you wanted.
You
I
got
like
free beer, Little Debbie's, and you found all that stuff.
And he had I think it's Stroms. Anyway, I like the amber and the lager. They were really good. And then they had the kids hunt after lunch. That was from 1 to 1:45. And then they had this thing called the bottle cap hunt.
Wait, let's.
Basically, they went out and buried bottle caps.
Uh-huh.
And they had numbers on. And they were numbered from like 1 all the way up to 180. So basically, they had 180 prizes.
Dang.
They were giving away.
On beer caps.
Mm-hmm.
I found 9 bottle caps. So I think one of my numbers was 179. I ended up getting a Garrett pouch.
That's 2 pouches.
Yeah, so that's my second pouch. And then I posted these on the site so you can get a better picture of them. These are the Civil War items.
Yeah.
All right.
I got it in GPS so you can get a close-up of them. They were pretty cool. They were Civil War items. They had bullets and pottery, and then I ended up winning some coffee.
But you
Prospectors coffee.
haven't opened yet.
For all the people that didn't win, you got to keep the bottle caps.
No, you had to turn your bottle cap in to get your prize.
Oh.
You didn't win a bottle cap, you didn't get nothing.
Oh, but every bottle cap got something.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they had other coins out there too. I had a pair of gloves.
Nice.
And then ended up winning a Purdy fan. It's a battery operated fan with an MTO sandwich on it.
Pink? Is it rose gold?
Totally.
No, it's hot pink.
One of my other prizes was a what is this one? This is a Stand-in Liberty quarter, 1917.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's awesome. It's sealed and everything.
And I think that's all I got for that one. Then we had, after the prizes and stuff, they had a 50-50, which the winner got like 400 some bucks for that.
Oh, man.
Oh.
And I think he donated 100 back to the club.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And then they had a raffle, which I didn't win. They had a metal detector there that I didn't win.
What metal detector?
I think that one was a simplex,
Oh, nice.
which that was one I was looking at. I was thinking about getting, but I didn't pull the trigger. So then we pretty much, that was it for the evening. We went back and chilled out, relaxed, had a bunch of food and everything. I ended up cooking supper. had the guys over that were camping there beside me. We ended up having fried up some French fries and made some hamburgers and stuff for everybody.
We're together.
Then the next morning, woke up. I made breakfast again for the guys there beside us. We had potatoes and eggs, Canadian bacon, sausage link, and toast.
I like a Canadian bacon. Isn't that ham?
No, it's Canadian bacon. Ham's different.
Yeah, get your cuts of meat right, Scott.
Tastes the same to me. I don't know.
Canadian bacon is basically pork loin. The ham is a rear hind quarter or a front shoulder. There's a difference. But you wouldn't know that because you're from Arizona.
Like I said, it tastes the same to me. I don't care.
Arizona, they call it bacon or ham or something.
If it ain't the back part that makes bacon or the understart that makes the stomach.
Now, Rich, you said they had a kids hunt?
Yeah, they had a kids hunt.
How many kids did they find?
Did they hunt?
I see.
All of them?
They found them all? Good.
Now,
They
Rich,
had a
here's
lot
the
of prizes for the kids. Every kid walked away with a prize.
Oh, that's good.
And I think they gave like 2 metal detectors away to the kids.
Oh, nice.
And then, like I said, they were giving all different kinds of prizes out to the kids. And
That's always good.
Now, would you go back to this event again?
oh, definitely, I am going back next year.
So that says something about that again.
It does.
This was just one day. That was Saturday.
Oh, that's one day.
That's one day.
Holy cow.
So anyway, woke up Sunday and I ended up making breakfast for the neighbors there. Registration was 8:30, 9:30. And we did another poker hunt from 9:30 to 10:15. I didn't win nothing in that one. I think we had a pair of deuces. That was it. And then we had what was called a token hunt, which they buried, I think, 160 tokens with numbers on them.
Oh, wow.
And I ended up getting, I think it was two tokens. And one of my prizes was this.
Oh, little, what's that? Tool set?
Little
That screwdriver set, yeah.
driver set, like
Hyper tough, 44-piece ratchet drive set.
fancy.
And I ended up winning my Makoto hat
And you got a new hat
with the bag.
Oh, and
In the bag.
In the bag.
yeah.
So yeah, and then after the token hunt, we had lunch, which was they bought pizza.
Really?
Freaking pizzas! I'll tell you what, I didn't think you'd have enough pizzas for 120 some people.
Right.
But these pizzas had like 20 slices, and they were Sicilian slice pizza.
Right.
And man, they had probably, I don't know, 25 or 30 of them things.
So they definitely had enough.
It fed everybody. You could back up for seconds, and I ended up having like 6 slices.
Oh, wow.
Dang, Rich. You weren't hungry, was you?
So after lunch, then we had the silver hunt. They were burying all kinds of silver, mercs, $50, and just everything, all different kinds. I got my first V nickel and a couple mercs and found a little bracelet. It's not silver though.
All right.
It's just a cheap little bracelet.
Still you
An
found
earring and a key. Old key.
Skeleton key.
Skeleton key.
goes to a treasure chest somewhere.
Then they had this little game there that you played, and it cost you $1 a pool. And they basically had, it was a board, a real big board that had holes in it.
Okay.
And they had regular bolts. And on the end of the bolt, it had a color. So they took these bolts and they slid them down in the holes. And then you went up and you told them how many you wanted. Usually everybody was getting like $5 worth.
Right.
So you'd pick the bolt and tell them which one, and they'd pull it out, and then they'd line them up. And then they had a chart there. And whatever color was on your bolt is what prize you won.
Yeah.
So basically, I had two of them with $50. One was a 1954, and the other one is a 1968. One looks like it has Ben Franklin on. I don't know.
I can't.
The shiny.
They know how to put on a party out there.
Yeah, that's Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin and Martin Sheen on the other one.
Yeah.
For Martin Sheen.
Then I had a couple Wheaties, Indian head pennies, 1907. And this one is a 1903 Indian head penny.
Dang.
And a couple Wheaties and stuff that I won there.
Always like
Even wheat pennies are getting hard to find anymore too.
I save every one I find.
These
Yeah.
wheat pennies look like they're in pretty good shape for being in the ground. I mean,
Right. See, Kathleen's right though. They put on a heck of a machine.
so basically after the event, a lot of the people left.
Right.
There was only one other camper that stayed beside me that I was tenting. So then I got up Monday morning and then headed back. I left there probably around 7:30. I was up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. So
Where she
How
was.
far of a drive for you?
3.5 hours.
Wasn't too bad.
Where this the Eastern PA?
It was due north.
Oh,
It was close to the New York border.
wow.
wow.
Okay. What was the cost to participate?
It was $125. It was $75 a day, or both days for $125.
And that includes what? The food,
That
everything.
include food and everything, drinks, and they had plenty of water. They had sodas, beer,
All the little Debbie snacks you want.
yeah, all the snacks and stuff. I think Friday night was an additional $5. I think, but that was a real good dinner. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So you would encourage people next year to go.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, it was well worth it, and it was very well put together. PA Dirt Digging is a very good club, and I tell you what, they had their stuff together. They everything was organized. I mean, a couple little flaws here and there where you had to wait a little bit, but
All right. Yeah.
it wasn't no big deal. It was great camaraderie. Everybody had a blast, and
Oh,
you know,
Good, Rich.
I'm
Glad.
glad you got to see Patrick and Sue.
yeah, I got to see Pat and Sue and a couple other people that I knew from gold prospecting around in Pennsylvania. They came, and
That's neat.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool.
That's real cool. You know, glad you went, Rich. Glad you had a good time. You won some prizes.
oh yeah, I'll definitely go back next year, like I said. And there's some other events coming up. I think there's one. They were supposed to have one in New Jersey, but I think it got canceled.
Right.
They have one in Ohio coming up here soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have one coming out in Ohio.
Hmm.
I'll have to see if I can find that information. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss going to outings. Been
Yeah.
a while.
It has been a while.
It's been a long time.
A long.
but if you're interested, go on PA Doing site there on Facebook. Join, of course, free to join. I give them a shout out because they did a great job doing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kent and his wife Wendy, they did a great job. And that other group that's having their outing coming up here soon in Ohio, they have an advertisement or whatever on their site there. So if you're interested, go in that site and look it up. And in the meantime, I'll see if I can find the name of it. But
All right. Yeah, let us know. Keep us posted on it. Yeah,
okay.
that'd be cool. And sure there's a lot of people that'd like to go.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Especially with the unlimited Little Debbie's.
I know.
I
Oh
mean,
my God.
all right.
Well, I'll tell you what, next year's hunt, you can write it down if you want. Says, mark your calendars. The 2022 DDPA spring hunt will be meet and greet will be May 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
Oh, look at that.
20th, 21st, 22nd.
So they already have the dates for next year.
Do they have it at the same location?
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be at the Cameron County Fairgrounds in Emporium, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It's a small little fairground. I thought it was bigger, but it's actually a smaller area. But they have different areas that they hunt different things in.
Uh-huh.
They have a corral where they hunted the poker hunt, and then that was where the kids hunted the rest of the time. Then they had a big field off to the left, and then a field in the back.
Nice. No, cool.
Why Gold's asking, can you post a link, Rich?
The link for what?
Their site?
That's Dirt Digging PA. I mean,
Oh, in the Facebook?
yeah. Yeah, I just looked up Dirt Digging PA. I mean, that
Dirt Digging PA.
DIRT Digging,
Dirt.
DIGGING PA.
Dirt Digging Paw. That's all you got.
Dirt Digging Paw. There you go.
There
There's
it
the
is.
group link at Why Gold.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Thank you.
I was looking to see if I could find that other thing.
Emporium, PA.
Emporium.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was a great place. I'll tell you what, in that site, you have to look at some of the other prizes that people won.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they were all, I forgot the best part.
Uh-oh.
Straw beer. If you had certain tokens, you would get a case of beer for like so many people. Then it go to 2 12-packs. Then it went to a 12-pack. Then it went to a 6-pack. And then they were giving away like bags of hats and shirts and other stuff that was in there. That was pretty
fun.
cool. They had different stuff there that you can.
That's only a 5-hour drive from us.
5 hours.
Might be able to
That's
do
it.
That's like driving from here to Vegas. That's nothing, Kathleen.
Exactly.
Shad. You can hook up to the camper and
And they also had vendors. Yeah. The people had big campers and everything. And they also had vendors there that was selling, Mine Lab,
right.
Nakoto, Garrett, all kinds of different stuff that they were selling there. And then Drew and Jocelyn from Carlisle that lived for me there. He's the one that I think that donated all the Civil War stuff. And he actually had a booth set up there too. And
All right.
I'm trying to find this.
That's cool.
But it's amazing, a lot of these people that found stuff. I didn't find as much as these people did. I'll tell you what, they have a lot of stuff.
So you're saying you weren't that lucky?
No. No. I mean, some of these pictures that are in that site that they're posting of what they won makes me look like shame,
All right. You got it, Rich. You the man. You won. That's all that matters.
Oh, I won enough for me. I was happy.
You went, you had fun, and you won stuff. And you met some new people. Very cool. That is awesome, Rich. Can't wait for your next adventure. See, because Scott never goes on adventures. He just... What about them donkey races?
I know. You got a leg up on those, Scott.
Yeah, did you see the latest donkey picture?
No, I need
let's
to go
look.
in now. And
Yeah.
Okay, Kathleen, let's look.
It's posted Sunday. You guys see it. It's awesome.
Donkey race pics. Oh, look at little Scott being tugged along with the donkey.
That's funny.
When Scott Swiftwater Tony is a no-show on GPS, he can't get his ass going.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I still love the one where little Scott's being riding a donkey with Manny escorting, holding.
That's really good.
I think they're all great so far.
Oh my gosh.
Well, so far it looks like Weigold is winning this contest because nobody else is posting anything.
Exactly.
I mean, they're really good.
Look at that. Weigold's got a corner on the market there.
Smart man, see? It's like nobody knows enter.
The little baby Scott, like that one's nice at the Desert Donkey Dash. You look so happy, Scott.
Always.
He does. He really does. He's smiling.
That'll put a smile on your face.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. All right. So what else we got? Anything else?
Well, I got a couple things to read, but it's only probably 6-7 minutes. So do you want to do commercial or what?
I'll just do that and then we'll wrap it up. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Sleepy night.
You got 6 minutes.
Go.
Anyway.
30 no.
Anyway, this is on a great sciencing channel that I look at. It's how to identify raw gold. It says, well, I'm going to actually put two different stories into one because they kind of pertain to each other.
Okay.
But anyway, it says fool's gold can be mistaken for placer gold. Gold found as rounded or flat nuggets in dry and wet stream beds and rivers or creeks because they both look golden. But real gold stays bright even when out of direct sunlight. And through soft and thoroughly, what it says, and through soft does not fall apart when you touch it like fool's gold can.
Mm-hmm.
So your fool's gold is going to become kind of crumbly if you put your finger on it. So raw gold in rocks appears as threads of yellow gold color winding its way through quartz. So you could tell that in the rock.
Mm-hmm.
Panning for gold, one of the ways to find raw gold begins with panning for it in the creeks and rivers fed by eroded gold, mine or natural deposits in rock formations above the water sources. Placer gold, roughly 75 to 95% real gold, comes in a variety of shapes and sizes, from small flakes to large bumpy nuggets. When panning raw gold weighs the heaviest and is found in the riffles or along the bottom edge of the pan. So remember, folks, and actually there's a gal that I know from way back from school, and I was talking to her about it because she went panning, so it was kind of interesting that I'm on this story. But it's usually the last thing it's going to be moving in your pan is going to be gold.
Mm-hmm.
True gold color, it says perform a simple test of material in the pan as assess whether it is real gold. Raw gold appears brassy yellow and bright. Think it is gold, place your hand between it and the sun to create a shade over the gold. If it still appears bright in the pan, chances are that's real gold. Fool's gold does not appear as bright when shaded. So fool's gold, you have to have sunlight to make it look like gold. The texture of raw gold, it says raw gold has smooth but bumpy textures caused by gold as the gold tumbles through rivers and stream. When you set it in your palm and you set a rock of equal size next to it, the real gold feels subsequently heavier. Flakes of fool's gold or iron pyrite break apart easily when you thrust a fingernail through it in the bottom of a gold pan. Fool's gold also has more jagged edges compared to placer gold, whose edges have been smoothed by hitting rocks and debris in a river. Says quartz rocks sometimes have threads of gold running through them, but this type of any gold may require a professional's opinion to determine if it's really gold. To make a specimen for museums from veins or gold in quartz, Professionals melt the quartz in acid baths, leaving just enough of the quartz at the base for a thread-like filigree appearing gold. So that's what we call the acid etched gold. Or, it's just I don't know. It looks leafy, kind of. It says, "Let the light shine." It says, "Hold the placer gold up to the light. It is shiny surface that glistens as if it's twisted in light, but does not twinkle or sparkle. Fool's gold twinkles and sparkles in light, reflecting the light and creating a glittery effect in the pan. Real gold is a bright yellow and with a shiny metallic surface." And it says you can also test its strength. Nugget gold is a soft, malleable metal and bends easily. If you tap it lightly with a hammer, which I'm not suggesting to do this, if you tap it lightly with a hammer, the gold descends rather than breaks. Another non-gold material and minerals can break when hammered. Strike the gold firmly to check whether whether or not you can dent it without breaking. Place the substance in a corrosive nitric acid using the care and avoid getting it on your skin. Nitric acid does not dissolve or tarnish raw gold, but fool's gold, however, also is not affected by the nitric acid either. But other identification methods will help you determine whether or not the specimen is fool's gold or real gold. And then right down here, it says how to tell fool's gold from real gold, which, like I said, this goes with it. Is when people are struck by gold fever and gold rush begins, inexperienced prospectors came across iron pyrite and think it was real gold. To an overexcited miner, iron pyrite, commonly known as fool's gold, does have characteristics similar to real gold. Their disappointment is all the more intense when they realize that they have been fooled. Whether you are prospecting for fun or profit, learn to recognize the telltale qualities of iron pyrites. It says, perform a streak test. This is how I usually do it. Scratch the nuggets against a white ceramic tile, which I just use the bottom of the gold pan. Since we already got it roughed up, it's going to do the same thing. It says, look at the streak at the material it leaves behind. If it's a greenish black color, you found fool's gold. Real gold produces a gold yellow streak. Now, in my opinions, if you rub gold on the bottom of a green gold pan, it doesn't make a mark, but the fool's gold will make a mark. It'll leave residue behind because it's grinding across the ridges of our gold pans. That's, rocks has been scratched on it, stuff like that. Test the mineral's hardness. Use a blade of a pocket knife to slice the surface of the specimen. Brush away any dust that looks closely for scratch marks. Iron pyrite is too hard for a knife blade and effect, but pure gold is soft and will show a scratch. Hit the specimen with a hammer. If you strike a piece of pyrite against a hand or a metal or flint, you will get a spark, which I didn't know. I didn't know pyrite would make a spark, but I guess
I learned because there was some iron pyrite stuff that actually, remember it was pyrite, but it looked like possible platinum or silver or something.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I ended up heating it up and all right.
I like it. He goes, poof.
Dad playing with fire.
It says, blah, blah, blah. It'll give spark. This well-known quality gives the mineral its name. Pyrite is Greek for a fire. Real gold will produce no sparks and should flatten under the hammer's force. Look for physical differences. The color in iron pyrite is like pale brass, and it usually occurs in crystal form that may look like a cube or an octagon, octahedron.
Okay, I want to stop you with this story real quick because, they were talking about panning, right? And then they're talking about, the gold you may find, hit it with the hammer. So how big is this gold in this gold pan on this story?
I said, I'm not saying hit it with a hammer, but, you could find pretty good pieces of pyrite. And the sun, people would think it was fool's gold. I mean, you got to remember back in the day when this was probably all written and stuff, they were probably finding big chunks instead of more placer fines and stuff like that.
True.
So anyway, look for fiscal. It's brassy and it usually goes. Okay, the color of real gold is metallic yellow and is more found in a nugget form, rarely in regular crystal shape. So gold more or less comes in, like they said, a nugget form, and it won't look like a crystal. This is another one I just, whatever. Sniff the rock. Give the specimen a good rubbing and take a whiff. Gold is odorless, but iron pyrite will have a rotten egg scent. Now, I don't know, but if you guys ever had enough gold in your hand, gold does have a smell. It does to me anyway.
You got a good sniffer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And then that's all the things you need to know right there.
Pretty cool, man.
Go find it.
Thank you.
Go find it.
Go find some of them nuggets you got to hit with a hammer.
Yeah, I'd like to find just one good one.
Now, I would like to find out there in the nature the big cube of pyrite.
I definitely want one.
Those are so cool. Those are specimens you can buy, but I think it's usually it's Mexico or somewhere.
I'd like to find one.
Now, I'm sure you could probably find them around here, but you'd have to be in a spot that was more likely to have a lot more pyrite in it than gold.
Yeah, I just, as from a specimen collection standpoint, right. I don't know, the pyrite cubic crystals are cool.
I have never found none of the big ones like you're talking about.
Yeah, I would like to find one out there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It looks like Spain.
I thought there's somewhere here in the
States. We had one, but we didn't find it.
No, we didn't find it. Yeah, I want to find it.
I thought there's somewhere here in the States you can find them. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
We found the little ones that are stuck in around rock.
Yeah.
They look like little spheres. We find those in Ohio.
Yeah, right. In southern Ohio. Those are, but they're small.
They look like little disco balls.
Big square matrix crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be the cool ones to find, I'll tell you.
All right. So on that note, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Kathleen, tired. I'm tired. Rich is falling asleep.
No, I'm not. I'm actually looking for that thing.
Oh, I thought you were sleeping.
No, I'm looking for that daggone next thing.
Oh.
I know there's one in southwest Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they don't have that.
Right, it's close to Ohio line.
Right.
Coming up in June.
Oh, yeah?
Hopefully maybe they like to post their events on the site and we can read them every week.
Yes.
Yeah. That's why we have that.
It says Spar Open, I think it says. It's on that Dirt Digging PA.
So check
There's
out
a thing on there that says registration open, Spar Open.
Okay. Well, check out.
Take a look, yeah.
Dirt Digging PA and find out.
Dirt Digging Pa.
Dirt Digging Pa, where their next event.
Yeah. SWPA Regional Hunt.
Nice.
So I guess it would be Southwest Regional,
Right.
SWPA.
Okay.
So Southwest PA Regional Hunt.
Roger. Cool. All right. Well, keep us posted, Rich.
Well done, Rich.
Yep. Well done. All right. On that note, we're out of here. Have a great week, everybody. See you Sunday. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Be sure to tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectors.com.